Intense rain and wind pelt North Carolina with no end in sight. Floodwaters rise.
We have been with you for 12 hours now, following the storm as the eye approaches the coast.
I'm Catherine Brown. I want to get you up to speed on the latest right now. 2 p.m. on Monday, the death toll rose to 19 people today. That includes 13 people here in North Carolina, 6 people in South Carolina. The storm's remnant spawned at least 2 confirmed tornadoes this morning, one in Wilson County, another in Wayne County. Look at these pictures right now. Your heart breaks. I mean, this gentleman clearly having a difficult time. These search and rescue teams are a lifeline for so many people. Go outside and wave a towel or a flashlight or a flare, whatever you have available if you need a rescue. Again, they are beginning those helicopter rescues now. So if you need to be rescued, do not hesitate. Go outside and look for a helicopter. You know, back to that video that Adam Owens was showing of that rescue. We were all watching it in here just with our jaws dropped because such incredible actions by these first responders. Again, if you're listening on Mix, they are wading through what is, as Adam said, waist-deep water at some points, carrying a woman in a wheelchair to an ambulance. This is one rescue, and there have been hundreds and hundreds of them in New Bern. You just have to take your hats off to these rescuers, these first responders who are going from place to place to place, saving lives.
Business and homeowners finally allowed back onto the island today for the first time since Florence hit. Catherine, I presume it is as bad as we anticipated.
This is a lot of what we saw when we drove around. Roof shingles ripped off, siding ripped off, because this is the entire living room here, and you can see the insulation is down. But then take a look in a bedroom. That was not spared either. We're in North Topsail Beach and wanted to show you guys the situation here. We've been on Topsail since about 8:45 this morning. Right here where we're standing was under about 5 feet of water. We are keeping tabs on all 13 congressional races here in North Carolina, all up for re-election, of course, and focusing on several hotly contested races. Want to start in District 2. This is a neck-and-neck race. You can see this district kind of cradles the city of Raleigh, Wake County, Franklin, Harnett, Lee counties, all included in this. And what's really interesting is over the past hour, this has tightened up dramatically. Moving over to District 9, another really hotly contested race here. Dan McCready, Democrat, 49% of the vote. Mark Harris, 50% of the vote. President Trump has been very instrumental in this race. He's made it down to Charlotte a number of times to campaign for Mark Harris. This is a district that is a toss-up, widely considered a toss-up, but very, very important to both Republicans and Democrats. Both think they have a shot here, according to the numbers, with 86% of the precincts reporting a virtual neck-and-neck race here. It will be really interesting to see how the next couple hours shake out. Right now, we're going to go over to Ken Smith at the GOP headquarters. I was in that arena when the puck went into the net. I can tell you it was insane. It exploded. Fans screaming, chanting her name for the team, for the fans, and really for Korea. Randy is a hero. She calls it a lucky bounce, but in truth, it was Randy Hisu Griffin's years of hard work and sacrifice that made this moment possible.
Room for Randy Hisu Griffin, skating in, and a shot. They score! Korea! It's in!
Figure skating just wrapped up. Men's hockey, USA is going on right now. There's been a lot of skiing and snowboarding action today. You know, you watch these athletes and you think, they make it look so easy, don't they? So we wondered, how hard could it be? Turns out it's actually a lot more difficult than it looks.
And how good do you ski?
On a scale of
1 to 10?
Is 10 an Olympic? Because then I'd be like more like a 2. I could probably stay upright. When it's time to ski, we go to the experts. Manuel Solschli has been skiing the Swiss Alps his whole life.
Been a while.
So on the Olympic-sized slopes of Pyeongchang, he's the perfect teacher.
Pull yourself into the curve. Yeah.
Woo! Oh. Oh, I felt that one coming.
3-5.
Great teacher.
Great student.
This is my first Olympics. I had no idea pin trading is such a huge thing here, but it really is. And some of the pins that you can collect are more valuable, like this one is the official U.S. hockey team pin. So a lot of people wanting that one. Others will say they're more memorable. This one depicts Donald Trump and Kim Jong-un with what looks like a nuclear blast in between them. So obviously, a wide variety of what you can collect here. All of them are a big part of the Olympic experience.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. I've been so happy to have a chance to watch that. One of the moments that I know for me is a hallmark moment that I will always remember is when Randy Hisu-Griffin scored that goal for Team Korea.
And a shot, they score!
Historic goal for this country, but really just the fact that her family let us tag along with them and tell their story. Just so grateful for an opportunity like that. That's something we've seen over and over again, how gracious the people of Korea have been since the minute we stepped foot here until, I'm sure, the minute we leave on the airplane to come home. So gracious, so grateful that we are all here and just taking such great care of us.